Hey, what's up, family? Today is Monday, April 24th, 2017. We have made it to SSSVEDA, day number 24. Yes. And today I am doing the No Edit Tag Challenge by Momtown. Definitely want to shout you out for tagging all the SSSVEDAs, vlogging every day in Aprilers for this challenge. And it's really simple. It's 3 questions, and we're supposed to answer the 3 questions with no editing and just, raw, real, and uncut. So, first question is, I believe it is, what's one praise or comment that you received? Now, for this one, I decided to actually read an email that I got from one of the principals that I did a presentation for. For those of you who don't know, I work for a nonprofit organization called Soul Shop. We do social emotional learning, and we have these things called one-shots. And a one-shot is where we go to a school and we give them an idea or like a sample of kind of what we do in terms of social emotional learning. And what we teach all of our teachers is, or in our students, is that it's okay to have feelings like mad or sad or frustrated, but what's not okay is if you take those feelings out on yourself or other people. Now, this school was a little bit more unique because it had kindergarten through 8th grade. So you can imagine all the different levels of different age groups that I was working with. So of course the languaging had to change, the style had to change, the delivery had to change. So the teacher, his name was Dr. Jack Rizzo. The principal, Dr. Jackie Rizzo, says this: Ryan served as our facilitator for our K through 8 Catholic school in the East Bay and was exemplary in every way. He differentiated his presentation for each group and engaged our children, tweens, and teens throughout. He shared real, poignant examples to help our kids empathize and fused in music, group dynamics, working solutions to building healthy relationships and resolving conflict within and with others. Great joy and laughter throughout, and true compassion. As a school leader of 31 years, he is the best I've seen, and Ryan made a lasting impact on our kids, staff, and school community. Much aloha, Jackie. So that was Dr. Rizzo from St. Joseph Catholic School in the East Bay in Alameda, California. So that was one praise or comment that really made my heart happy, because it's like, we've been doing this work, and I just want to know that when I go into a school, not only am I real, not only am I relevant, but I'm making a true impact. I don't want to just be that assembly guy where we just have fun, but then you forget what I say or you forget what we learned, right after I leave. And so with that, question number 2 is, what is one thing you've learned from someone? So just to kind of piggyback off of that last, praise or that comment, or that compliment, I should say, is I've learned connection over perfection. Now, my facilitation skills in classrooms, K through 8 especially, with the lower grades, it's been a challenge for me these last couple of years. For the last, I want to say, 20 plus years, I've been working with high school kids and up. So when I first got into the elementary school and middle school work 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I was really reluctant, hesitant, and unsure of myself. But if it wasn't for the team at Soul Shop, so I want to shout out Vicky Abadesco, I want to shout out Joseph Savage, Amy McLean, Daniel Bruno. Those were the 4 lead facilitators that taught me that connection over perfection. And all that really means is that it speaks to the truth that they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I've learned that it's not about having a perfect script. So I used to worry about, am I gonna say the right lines? Am I gonna miss a word? Am I gonna get everything right? Is it gonna be perfect? But they taught me connection over perfection. People don't care about, how perfect your script is, and they don't even know what your script is. So for you watching this video right now, when you do your videos, no one knows what your script is. So just remember, what's more important is connecting before perfecting. So connection over perfection is one thing I learned. And one thing that made me smile was the 3rd question. And for me, yesterday, I'll use yesterday as an example. I walked into church yesterday. I was doing things. I had to go to my office, and I was putting things away before I went to church. And when I went into church, I walked in, and we have our normal section that we sit in. And what made me smile was that my wife and my daughter were sitting next to each other. And the reason that made me smile is because my daughter's at age, she's 19 years old, turning 20, And she's getting to a point where, you know, these choices are her choices. We try not to, we don't, you know, we don't force it on her. We don't guilt trip her. You know, we don't make her feel bad for going. We do let her know when we're gonna go and if she would like to join us, and we have an open invitation. So whenever I see her make the choice for herself to come be with the family and to come to church, it really not only puts a smile on my face, but also puts a smile on my heart. So, and just knowing that your kids are starting to, you know, it's like when your child starts to see and feel the impact of your model behavior, without them having, and they're taking initiative to like show up to church or to be more responsible and things like that, as a parent, always, you know, brings joy to my heart. So that's the thing that made me smile, was just walking into church and then seeing her and her mom next to each other in mass. So yeah, so with that being said, those were my 3 questions for this no edit tag. Thank you again for just taking the time to watch this video. I know I'm 24 videos in and I have 6 more to go, and it's really been an awesome experience. So with that being said, remember everyone, realize with your real eyes and click on the links. All right, join the tribe, click subscribe, watch some of the other videos that I put out. But until then, it's been an awesome experience. Thank you, Mom Tag, for you know, putting us up to the challenge. You are awesome. Keep up the good work, and all the rest of the SSSVEDAs, vloggers, watchers, viewers, everyone that's doing stuff on YouTube and just trying to make an impact, man. We appreciate you guys. So thank you again. Your boy's out. Peace. What I love about working with young people